Shaitan comes to us and makes us think perhaps that we may not be forgiven. Don't fall in that trap. But today I want to take it from there. Now that I'm forgiven, now that I feel so energized, what is it that I need to do? We have a few issues we need to talk about, because sitting here, it might feel so good, I might be softened, I might really feel I need to change, or I believe I have changed. The minute you walk out and go back into your circles and everything, flows as it was, you tend to forget. And over time, what happens, you might slide back into where you were. In order to avoid that, together with the determination that you have right now, you need to make a few changes in your life, starting with the circle that you cruise in, or the people that you move with. If that company was what caused you to distance from Allah, then surely it needs changing, unless you can impact on it to change, which is rare. It's very rare for us to be able to change company that is toxic, unless you're a mentor, or you really are very good at it, or you're the leader of the pack. They say when the main gangster becomes a person who's practicing, the little gangsters will all come with him, because the gangsters will be in the first saf now, right? And mashallah, Allahu Akbar, and there we are, all the gangsters are standing there, and everyone's looking. Those guys were in the places, and now they're in the main place, the masjid, right? But if you're not the leader and you don't have that level, you need to realize, without changing circles, you're not going to have a long-term effect and impact on you. The change that you want to bring about within you is not going to really be meaningful. So start looking into who you are going to interact with more, and who you are going to either cut out completely immediately, or over time minimize with them, and protect yourself from being contaminated once again.
You can't earn Jannah. You can't earn paradise to live forever. You complain that Allah only gave you 20 years, or only gave your child 5 years, or only gave your mother 60 years. You complain? Shut up. What is 60 years? What is 100 years? What is 150 years compared with infinity in paradise, of the greatness of paradise and all the joys and the pleasure of paradise? Imagine being in paradise with your grandmother that died years ago, or your grandfather, or your mother, or your daughter, or your son, or your husband, or your wife. Imagine being in paradise together forever. No more death. I want to get there. But the only way to get there, you got to be prepared.
So my brothers and sisters, those of us who've lost loved ones, inshallah we will be united with them very soon by the will of Allah. Pray for them. The biggest gift you can give your loved one who has already passed on is just to say, "Oh Allah, have mercy on him. Forgive him and grant him paradise." Or, "Have mercy on her. Forgive her and grant her paradise. Allahumma ghfir lahu warhamhu wasakkinhu fil jannah." If there are more, you can say, "Allahumma ghfir lahum warhamhum wasakkinhum fil jannah." Oh Allah, forgive them, have mercy on them, and grant them Jannah. You can repeat that many times. It will reach them. It will benefit them. It will help them. Yet, it's one of the simplest things you could ever do. The biggest gifts you can ever give to those who've passed on. Because if you and I achieve the forgiveness of Allah, we've achieved success.